The expectation is that by the time we shift into the high school environment is that we can have more mature conversations. So for our high schoolers this week, we want to talk about the effects of social policies. With this corona pandemic, millions of Americans have been impacted by changes in social policies. Based on this pandemic, a lot of us, like me, are forced to work from home. Even for these videos, sometimes my studio is outside of my home, but during this time, every week my studio is going to be inside of my home. That's a change and a shift for me. Unfortunately, a lot of people have lost their jobs during this time. What I want us to discuss is what state and or federal initiatives have been supportive for people who have found themselves particularly in tough situations during this time. We want to talk about the effects of social policy change, policy reform.
Hello, my name is Gabrielle Howard, Damien's daughter, and I will be going over the questions for the week. What are some social policies that you know about that have impacted people? What can we do in our community to make sure that social policies help all people, not just a little people?
For this week's activation activity, we are going to ask our young people to engage in very brief research experiences. You and I both know that for this demographic of young people at this age, it's important for us to have the right hook, the right incentive. I need you to figure that out. I'm not going to spend any time providing ideas for how you are going to incentivize your young people to engage in this conversation this week. 3 areas: healthcare, child care assistance for working families, and then also public education. What are some current policies that are in place within your community, and or what policies could be helpful in your community that are currently non-existent for healthcare coverage, for public education, quality education access, and then also assistance with child care for some adults who are working and need that type of support. After your young people are able to engage in these brief research experiences, have critical conversation with them afterwards concerning what does public policy look like in their community and how can they engage to make it better. It is your friend, Damien Howard, signing off with another week. I am so elated that this is a conversation that we're engaging in because it shows that we're going to a deeper layer of depth when it comes to the level of conversation, the critical nature of conversation that we're having with our young people. And I'm excited for the small role that I get to play in the lives of you and your young people as we engage in these social and emotional learning topics every week.